y'all, what's up, man? We back again, another video. Today we're gonna do a custom. We're gonna restore these first, unyellow the bottoms as much as they can be unyellowed. We're going to change these into, I think they're called, there's like a light, matter of fact I have them. Where are they? Oh, there they go. We're gonna change these. I think these are like the Carolina 6s or something like that. Into, these are dirty now, to these, as far as the colorway. So I think these are like the Lightning 14s. I'm messing up all these names possibly, but we're gonna make these like the Lightning 6s. So we're gonna do, well, I ain't gonna say all, because it's a nice process. We're gonna change that Jumpman from Carolina blue to yellow. We're gonna change this from all the blue, it's gonna go yellow. So it's gonna be a nice little custom when we're done. They're kind of dirty. You can see the dirt, so we're gonna clean them first, and then we're gonna get to the customization. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is, and what I recommend for stuff like this, we're gonna strip the paint off and paint it yellow. Easy as pie. This, we're gonna paint yellow. You don't have to strip it off or anything. We're just gonna paint that yellow. This Jumpman, since it's already blue, I'm gonna paint it white first. So I'm gonna lay like maybe 1 or 2 coats of white so it neutralizes that blue, and then I'm gonna paint it yellow so that yellow pops. Make sure I got some yellow paint. Boom, I got some. So that's what we're gonna do. You don't wanna paint that yellow, because if you got blue and you paint yellow on top of it, what color does blue and yellow make? Green! That's what Jumpman is gonna come out green. You don't want that. So in certain instances, lay down your white, man. Also too, like I said, I am gonna do a video. I already got one video, y'all can look at it. It's like my 3rd or 4th video of my indoor setup that I had in my old spot. The same thing applies here. All I did, it's just not in the box. But I'm gonna do another video, because I remember when I first got into restoring shoes and stuff, the hardest thing for me was unyellowing soles. Like, there were videos out and I couldn't get it down. I knew a lot of people was the same way, because as soon as I started, people would message me like, hey man, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? I'm gonna come out with probably a video maybe once every 6 months, just to update y'all any new products or anything, like any new tips and tricks that I found, because I hated when I started and there wasn't enough. It wasn't a video that told me exactly everything that I needed to know. I had some questions like, hey, if I leave it out in the sun, is it the same amount as if I do it in the house? You know, things like that. So I wanted to make sure when I got it down, I wanted to pass back the knowledge to everybody else and show y'all exactly what this is, what this process is, what this does, and all that. So I'm gonna make sure I do that. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna make video after video after video of unyellowing shoes, because it's a good money maker. Charge anywhere from $40 to $100, $125 to unyellow some shoes, and all they do is sit under a light. Boom. Put the sauce on there, sit it under the light, let time go by. Take the sauce off, clean the shoes off, put some more sauce on there, let it sit under the light. I mean, you could go to work and it's unyellowing while you're at work. You can go on vacation, it's unyellowing while you're out. You know, you can go to the mall, whatever, for a day or 2, it's unyellowing. And then take, rinse off the dried off sauce and put some more on there. Hey, that's all it is, man. It's very simple. But this video ain't about that, but I want to make sure I try to impart as much knowledge to y'all. Oh, 2 things. 1, shout out to my daughter, London. I gave a shout out to my daughter, Brooklyn, and London was like, what about me, Dad? So shout out to you, girl. Daddy loves you. Second, last time I checked, we had 76 subscribers. I only been doing this maybe like, I want to say like 2 months, 2 to 3 months. Could be longer than that. But that's good for me. I appreciate y'all, man. You ain't gotta subscribe to your boy, but y'all did. I appreciate that. Some of y'all have followed me on Instagram. I saw that. And y'all messaged me. Hey, man, I love your work on YouTube. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. This is all for y'all. This is all for you guys. I'm showing y'all the knowledge that I picked up. I'm imparting it to y'all, so that way y'all can have it, y'all can use it, get you some bread, man. Because it's money to be made, man. I had to order another shelf because I got shoes on the floor. It's money to, and these ain't all the shoes. I got some shoes out in the car. It's money to be made doing stuff like this. So I'm gonna do a video like how to make this a hustle. You know, we know how to do the work, but how can you make it a hustle? So I'm gonna do a video on that. Enough talking, let's get to work. First thing I'm gonna do is clean my shoes. I'm going to clean the strings, and I like to after I wash them, I like to let them sit for, you know, maybe a couple hours, just cause, you know, I like to let it dry, you know, start with a dry canvas a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll be back. Shoe, couldn't get it perfect. There's gonna be a couple scuffs or whatnot, but for the most part, the shoe's clean. I taped off the back. What I'm gonna do on the back, or, you know, where I'm painting, I mentioned this in several of my videos. Adhesion promoter. You want to spray it where you're going to paint so it sticks. That's it. Let it sit according to the directions. Let's see if I can find the directions. Yeah, there it is. Prepare surface by removing dirt. We did that. Mask off. I masked off. Shake vigorously. We shake vigorously. To spray, hold can 8 to 10 inches from the surface. 2 to 3 light coats, allowing 3 minutes in between each coat. Boom. So there you got it. Spray, wait. Spray, wait. Spray, wait. Makes your paint stick. This is what they use on cars to make your paint stick, to make your paint hold on your car. So when it rains, does your paint start peeling? Nope. When it snows, nope. So that's what we're using here. So I always recommend this. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description for this so you guys, you know, you can get it on Amazon. It's like 10 bucks. So, and it lasts a good bit of time. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spray, wait, spray, wait, spray, wait. Then we're gonna paint that blue, yellow. This blue doesn't matter about putting white over it. You don't have to. Nah, as a matter of fact, I am gonna put a coat of white on there. Cause you want your yellow to pop. You don't want it to be a dull yellow. You want it to pop. So I'm gonna paint white, then I'm gonna go with yellow. All right, so as you can see, we got the yellow laid down. Took the tape off. Also let me mention this. I mentioned this in a couple previous videos. It's called matte medium. You can get it from Michael's, you can get it from Amazon, which is where I get it. It'll cost you about maybe 12, 13, somewhere around there, dollars. Translucent low gloss acrylic extender, meaning since we're painting with acrylic paints, yeah, it says it on there. I got some paint covering it up, but what it does is it makes that bond better. So you put this on, and you know, you ever seen a video where people take the X-Acto knife and they start scraping and the paint doesn't come off? This is what you can use. This is what helps to do that. Matte medium. So you may lay like I did it on here. I did like 3 coats of paint, which is the white. I laid the white down first, 3 coats of white. Then I put 2 coats of this. Now what you want to do is you can use a hair dryer or a heat gun for that paint. On this, you want to use a heat gun. You have to heat it up in order for it to work. So I use 3 coats of white, 2 coats of that, 2 more coats of white, 2 more coats of that, 2 more coats of white, 2 more coats of that. So it's not like you just slap some yellow on her and it's done. You want to make sure that, sorry about that, you want to make sure that your paint is durable. You know, I learned over the years, you know, you don't want to put you try to hurry up and do it, throw 2 coats of paint on there and you're done. So, and it doesn't matter as far as the amount of coats and stuff, but the more you do, the better it's gonna be. So I know some people that do like 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. I mean, they put several coats on there. How many ever you wanna do, that's perfect. So next what we're gonna do is this. I taped up because I'm going to take acetone and a cotton ball, and I ever so gently, I ain't gonna do it real hard because I don't want the acetone to get under my tape. So I'm just gonna ever so gently take this light blue off, and then I'm gonna paint that light blue white, and then I'm gonna do a couple coats of that, then a couple coats of that, a couple coats of that, and then I'm gonna paint my yellow and do a couple more coats of that. So anytime you're painting something like on the midsole or something like that, or something plastic or something like a strap, you know, that's gonna have high tension or whatever, add you some extra protection. So that's what I did. All right, so we're on to the Jumpman. Again, paint the Jumpman white. Get it all there. Yeah, paint him white. Paint the Jumpman white, so when you hit it with the yellow, it looks nice. I've got one, I haven't put the finisher on it, but this one's finished. Look how that yellow's popping. It's not dull or anything. I got that joint finished, so look at it. I haven't, like I said, I haven't sprayed the finisher, haven't laced it up or anything like that, but that's gonna be the finished product, see? The yellow pops, it's like a Pittsburgh yellow, you know, boom. These joints look all right, man, I like those. I ain't touched the back up on this one yet, but boom. Look at that, paint that joint white. You know what, we should do some all black and white ones. Woo, that'd be dope. But yeah, paint it white so that way that yellow pops. You know, it's gonna take a couple extra steps, but you wanna make sure your product is nice. You wanna make sure your product looks nice. So that's just another hint.